Radio check, radio check. Radio check, radio check. Hello. Yes, we're live, loud and clear. Okay, BRSX, I'll believe ya. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Racing Statistics YouTube channel. Today we are here for the Dutch Grand Prix. And me, as always, I'm your host Ryan from the Ryan F1 YouTube channel. Yeah, so today is the race. I don't think anyone has any penalties for today. Most of them were taken last race, so I think this is just going to be a full-on actual race to the end today. Yesterday's qualifying session was interesting. So we have three very solid teams with a lot of pace. Then we had surprise appearance of an Aston Martin in Q3. We have Schumacher in Q3. We have the Alpines with some trouble, not even making it to Q3. We had Ricciardo in Q1, Magnussen in Q1, Vettel all leaving qualifying in Q1. So yeah, it's gonna be fun to see them coming back around the pack and making their way to the well, I don't want to say the front of the pack, but perhaps the middle of the midfield. Oh shit, I forgot to turn on the camera. Yes, my bad. There we go. Okay. Sorry guys. Yeah, I thought I had it on. A bit too white. Yeah, a bit too much light. I'm not that white. Okay. Can Vettel improve today? I'm betting on it. I'm betting on it. It's a short circuit. Yes, it is a short circuit indeed. But it's a very twisty and very technical circuit. Will Nando have an orange cape if Max wins? Says. Sorry, I still cannot pronounce your name, but thank you for your donation. I don't know. I have no idea. I would be surprised if he did, seeing as he, doesn't for, the rest of the races that Max wins. But it would be a nice gesture, whatever. Okay. Oh, put my like in advance, says Hassan Ozkan. Yeah, so anyone who still hasn't liked the video, who still hasn't liked the stream, and who enjoys the streams, make sure to drop a like. I always forget to tell you guys, and you guys sometimes forget to leave them as well. So it's a two-sided street. None of us remember, but if you could, please, that would be of great use for us. So thank you so much in advance. And yesterday, my whole day was consumed by Motorsport Manager, the game. For some reason, I started playing yesterday, and it's so fucking good. I mean, I did a whole season in European racing, whatever the lowest category is. My first ever season. I did quite well. Our expectations were to finish 8th, and we were 1 point behind 5th place by the end of the season. But my god, is it a good game? And that's like gonna ruin me now. That game is, I mean, that game's gonna ruin me, I think. Yeah, it's not gonna be fun, but it is gonna be a lot of fun. Good morning, Jose Martinez. How are you? Am I early? Yes, Fifth, you are indeed early. What do you think about McLaren this race? Lando can perhaps do something. I mean, there's going to be fast cars coming around the back, so I don't know how much can he actually do with the car that he's got, but I would reckon 5th, 6th, perhaps 7th is a good result, a possible result for him. Relatable. I'm studying in medical university, a motorsport manager, and gym have eaten up a massive amount of my life. Yeah, dude, I think I kind of I kind of fucked it up there. I mean, I have a lot of stuff to do for university, a lot of stuff. And like yesterday, how did I spend my Saturday? I played like a lot, a lot. Do you have any information about Red Bull or Ferrari tire degradation? We'll have to see about that once the race starts. We don't have anything in advance. I mean, it's cloudy, so it's not very sunny and it's not very hot. Yesterday was 26. I would assume it would be around the same now. We don't actually have the full weather forecast as of now, but yeah, I wouldn't assume that's high degradation circumstances. The circuit also has banked corners, which help with tight corners and tire degradation. Which game were you talking about? Motorsport Manager. It's like the new F1 Manager, but much cheaper and without bugs. It's like what F1 Manager should have been. You know what I mean? But without I mean the model cars, yeah, they are like a bit older and there's no official teams, but I mean it's fine. You can kind of make your own teams and stuff, which is also really nice. There's an addiction custom fit for everyone, yes. Temps are going down yet. Yeah, temps are going down. Dark clouds, not dark clouds, it's just regular clouds. We all procrastinate, but don't worry. It's a future Ryan's problem. I was like, okay, I gotta take a day off. During the whole week, I don't have a day off. Today is my day off. That's what I said yesterday, and I did nothing when it comes to university. I just played and streamed and hung out with my friends, and that was it. That was it. Today I'm back to studying, but yeah. Hey, bro from Malaysia, say hi. I've been following your channel for months. Hey, Kartik. Arum. Hold on, I got this. Arumugam. Katrika Arumugam. Hello, how you doing? Which game says Prashwalnegi? Motorsport Manager. Yeah, it's a very addictive game. F1 Manager is bad. I mean, from the people that I've seen played so far, I have a few friends that have downloaded it. They say it. I mean, it's really expensive, and I don't really think it would run in my system because it requires at least 3 gigs of VRAM. I have only 2. But the friends that have played it say it's like okay, it's a good game, but like wait 3 months. It was very rushed. Steam reviews also say that as well, so it's backed up, backed by evidence. Hey, Kingchu. Question for all Red Bull fans while we wait. Would you rather be a Mexico Grand Prix, the Mexico City Grand Prix to see Perez win, or the Netherlands Grand Prix to see Max win? Thank you for the donation, by the way, and I would like to answer that question as well. I would personally like to see Checo win at Mexico since Max has already won here, and I think that would be fun and very emotional for everyone involved. F1 Manager is questionable at the moment. Yes, it is indeed. Motorsport Manager is still sort of buggy and sort of derpy at some points. I wish I got a new edition for PC and multiplayer, but I agree that it's way better than F1 Manager, it seems. Yes, it's got some stuff, but it's much better still. It should be an exciting race. Yes, it should be an exciting race indeed. Bro, I should go to bed. It's 11 p.m. Okay, so it's 10 a.m. for me. You're almost 12 hours behind, well, in front. What are you playing? Motorsport Manager. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Ryan. How's your teeth now? That's a weird question. That sounds like weirdly threatening. My teeth are good. They're all where they should be. That was a question and a half. F1 Manager Mobile is frustrating game to play. Oh yeah, I'm talking about the desktop version, which is like every race between setup and upgrades and everything takes about an hour to complete. Yeah. Not a Red Bull fan, but I'd rather be at Mexico and see Checo wins as fifth. So the tire compounds for today are, of course, the same as yesterday. We're going to have the C1, the C2, and the C3, with the C1 being the hardest and the C3 being the softest. Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting race today. It's cloudy, as I said, on top of the circuit. And let's do a rundown of the starting grid. Nicolas Latifi starting in P20, right behind Sebastian Vettel in P19, P18 for Kevin Magnussen, with Daniel Ricciardo starting in 17th place on the McLaren, P16 for Valtteri Bottas, with Alex Albon on the Williams in front in P15, getting it through to Q2 once again. Zhou Guanyu in P14 in front of Albon, with with Alonso in P13 right in front. Esteban Ocon in P12 with Pierre Gasly qualifying in 11th place behind his teammate. Lance Stroll made it through to Q3, starting P10 with Yuki Tsunoda in P9 for AlphaTauri. Mick Schumacher starting in 8th place with Lando Norris starting in 7th right ahead. Right in front, we have George Russell with Checo Perez in P5. P4 will be in front for Lewis Hamilton with Carlos Sainz in front of him in 3rd place. And the front row, kind of as always, it's for Leclerc and Max Verstappen. Verstappen starting from pole position with Leclerc in 2nd place. Okay, so that's the rundown for today. Jose Martinez came in with a donation here. I couldn't read it because I was with this, but it says for Ryan's headphone fund. I'd love to be there for the Mexico Grand Prix. It'd be amazing to see Checo win there. Let's hope Hamilton and Latifi have a clean start. Yes, let's hope they have a clean start indeed. Thank you so for your donation. Thank you so much. Easy Max win. I don't know. It's been really close with a lot of other cars in qualifying yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised if he has some competition. Why did you skip Checo Perez? Did I skip Checo? I didn't mean to. My bad. Ryan looks a bit clapped today. What the fuck does the look clapped mean? I recently picked a 1-2 and fastest lap on Motorsport Manager, and I swear it was cathartic. I got one podium on my first season. That was it. One podium, but we were solid, like top midfield finishers. Like, we almost always finished above 9th with at least one car. I have a bit of an aging kind of mistake prone driver that always manages to put it on the front or second row, but falls down to like 9th during the race. But the other driver is quite well. He's from Egypt. He usually starts around P14 to P11, but makes it up and finishes around like P6. I have pretty decent strategy, I'd like to think. But yes, okay, formation lap is underway here. Who do you think is going to win? It's no idea which clapped, but pray it's a good one. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. Let's see if we have some answers here. Did you know, says Motorsport Manager is addicting for real. I've been playing it on my phone and I'm getting in my laptop. The phone one is nothing compared to the laptop one. Clapped equals ugly. Oh well, I'm just like that. What are you gonna do? Okay, so predicted is a two-stop around from the soft to the mediums, or from the mediums to the soft to the mediums. A two-stop is around lap 18 to 23, and again around lap 43 to 49. And the first stop, if you start with the mediums, is at around lap 30 something, 32, I think it was, to the softs, and then around lap 43 to the mediums as well. So yes, the formation lap is well underway. Which lap do you think Ferrari will screw it up this race? Lap 2. Let's see what happens there. Okay, so the stream is starting to lag a little bit. That's not good. Yeah, I'm still like frozen here. Okay, there we go. So what are the cars? Wait for the race to start. Wait for the race to start. Formation lap going on right now. Lewis W is possible, just needs to reach back into his luck pouch. Oh, definitely, yes. He's starting from a pretty decent position. If there's some chaos around the front, he could definitely take it. But otherwise, a podium is pretty much guaranteed for him, I would say. But still, we have yet to see how well like this circuit suits the drivers and stuff, since it's only the second season we've ever raced here. Okay, so everyone's lining up. And let's see. That's Latifi, go Tifi, sorry, taking the last grid slot. Green flag around the back, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are racing. Max Verstappen gets a clean start, and the two Ferraris do as well. There's the Mercedes squabbling a little bit, and Checo Perez tries to go around the inside of Lewis Hamilton, but Hamilton tries to go. Oh, almost spins. Hamilton almost made a little bit of contact there with one of the Ferraris. I think that was Carlos Sainz, and that is Charles Leclerc managing to get in front. Carlos Sainz also managing to get contact free there. Apparently, Lando Norris is defending from the Aston Martin and from George Russell's Mercedes. George Russell lost a couple places there at the start, it seems. Now he's trying to make them back. There's already... Is that an Alpine up there? So it's the two Ferraris behind Max Verstappen, then it's Lewis Hamilton, and then it's Checo Perez. Yes, that is one of the Alpines. I think that's Fernando Alonso with an amazing start there. In front of Schumacher already, or is that Ocon? Either way, one of the Alpines had an amazing start and is right behind Lance Stroll. Yeah, that was Ocon, who had an amazing start. P9 already for Ocon, in front of Mick Schumacher and right behind Lance Stroll. There's a bit of a tussle there between Kevin Magnussen and Zhou Guanyu for P14. Zhou managing to stay in, well, to make his way in front and stay in P14. So Verstappen leading from Leclerc, Sainz, Hamilton, Perez, Norris, Russell, Stroll, Ocon, Schumacher, Tsunoda, Gasly, Alonso, Zhou. Right there we're seeing Alonso trying to make a move on the AlphaTauri of Pierre Gasly, and that is the Williams of Alex Albon also trying to make a move on Kevin Magnussen. Magnussen goes wide, touches the wall. I think he's fine. He may have a puncture. That's pretty much exactly what happened in one of the practice sessions for Kevin Magnussen there. The Danish driver kind of running wide a little bit. Yeah, just oversteering and going straight onto the gravel. He touched the wall a little bit with his left rear tire, but I think everything's okay. If not, he might just have a puncture. Either way, he dropped down to P20. How many laps for this race? 72. A lot of laps. Magnussen and Magnusov, says it's Kainon. Gotifi overtook K-Mag. Yes, Gotifi already faster than the Haas. Lap 3 of 72 now. DRS should be available now for the drivers. New fastest lap by Max Verstappen at 1:16.2. 1.2 seconds already the gap to Leclerc, and the car is okay, says Kevin Magnussen. Apparently no puncture, no damage whatsoever there from that runoff incident. What lap will the DRS come? Now, already, lap 3. Yeah, clean, very, very clean start by Fernando Alonso, by Esteban Ocon. What happened there? Why did he lose so many positions? Oh, okay, so the dust, yeah, the dust got him. I was wondering what happened with Alonso because he was running right behind Ocon, but there was a dusty part of the track. He tried to take the outside line to try and overtake one of the AlphaTauris, and he lost the rear, twitched a little bit, and had to regain composure. Sorry. Um, yeah, that was really close with Hamilton and the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz. Oh, look, a spam bot. Yeah, so we're still looking at the replay now. I mean, not much that we can say. We're now looking at Lando Norris's good start. Took the outside line around Hamilton when he was struggling to regain traction. And we're now on board with Kevin Magnussen to see his onboard of the accident there. Thoughts on the flare ban? I think it's fine. I mean, um, as much as it's nice to see them from home, imagine paying, I don't know, $700 to go see a race, and then when you get there, it's just a cloud. You're inside a cloud and you can't see shit. Would you be happy with that? I don't think you would. So yeah, whatever the decision is, I would think I think I would support it. If from Hamilton and mediums might play a part. Might play a part indeed. Hamilton, Russell, and Norris are the only ones in the top 10 with the medium tire. Pigeon clouds, says Jose Martinez. Yeah, I mean that's a few too many pigeons for my taste, for my liking. Are the Ferraris slow? No, they're P2 and P3. Leclerc is maintaining the gap to Max Verstappen, and Carlos Sainz is kind of maintaining the gap to Leclerc. I mean, yeah, kinda. There's a bit of a DRS train now behind the AlphaTauris of Gasly and Tsunoda. It's Tsunoda, Gasly, Alonso, Zhou, Albon, and Ricardo, and Vettel, and Bottas. Those are all within a DRS train right now, commandeered by Yuki Tsunoda. How is Perez doing? I mean, I think he started P5 and he's P5 now, so at least he didn't lose any places. Leclerc's closing in on Max Verstappen. 2-3 tenths of a second he has now closed in. The gap is widening again, though, almost 2 tenths now. But yeah, he is keeping Leclerc. Leclerc's keeping Verstappen really close to himself. So yeah, Verstappen's not running away. 1.2 seconds is now the gap. A few laps ago it was 1.3. A few seconds ago, last sector, it was 1.0. That's DRS open for Lewis Hamilton as he tries to go around the inside of turn 1 and overtake Carlos Sainz, but he just doesn't have enough speed and doesn't have enough room. Is it raining? No, it is not raining. It is overcasty, but like kind of more cloudy than overcasty, I would say. How many laps will the softs go? Shit, I told you guys at the beginning of the race. I forgot. I think it's around 20 laps, 15 to 20 laps, I would say. It's overcast in the UK, so says Anwar. I mean, yeah, it's overcast here too. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, that's still far away from where you are. That's a new graph of the distance that the cars have to each other. 50 meters from Hamilton to Sainz. New fastest lap of the race by Charles Leclerc. By the way, interesting to see that. Stroll with a great start already up into P8. 1.2 seconds is still the gap from Leclerc to Verstappen, even though Leclerc has the new fastest lap of the race. How many laps left? We're lap 7 of 72, guys. Leclerc overtakes soon? I don't think so. The gap is remaining pretty much the same. It's 1.4 seconds actually now, so it's gotten 2/10 wider, but it's maintaining at around the same 1.5 seconds now. Yeah, I think it will just fluctuate a little bit. Falling off Leclerc there. 1.6 seconds. Is everything okay there? Perhaps he fell back a little bit to save on those tires. Oh, so it's all tires for both the Ferraris. So Verstappen's tires are 7 lap old, with Leclerc and Sainz's are 10 laps old. Perez is as well. So new tires for Verstappen and old tires for Leclerc, Sainz, and Perez. Perez's tires are 12 laps old. We're now seeing Alonso trying to overtake Gasly once again, but still there's just not enough of a gap there. The DRS train is powerful. Schumacher train forming. Yeah, Tsunoda's catching up to Schumacher, but everyone's still very close behind. The Yuki train is also becoming the Schumacher train now. How can these tires be 10 laps old? Race ain't even that long. It's because he used them on qualifying or during practice. That's how. Magnussen not in the zone lately. No, I don't know what's going on with Magnussen. He's getting close to overtaking Latifi now, though, so that's something. I guess. Are they not meant to start on tires from Q2 if they made it into the top 10? Not anymore this season. Not anymore this season. I think it's a stupid rule change. I would have liked to see that rule continue to be implemented, but apparently not. Not so much. That's what the FIA thought. I guess you could say they got tired. It's kind on. Tsunoda, Gasly, Alonso, Zhou, yes, they're all within half a second of each other. Ryan is slowly becoming like that. No, that was a message I read from the chat. That wasn't my joke. That one I will not take credit for. I think it was. No, it wasn't me. Oh, very close, Fernando Alonso there too. Pierre Gasly. He may go for the overtake very shortly. Like it's a car length and a half. A car length now. With DRS, I think he may have it this one. Let's see. They come around the final corner now. Let's see. DRS open. He goes around the inside, and Alonso is through. Alonso is up into P12, and he can now get in front of the Yuki Tsunoda train. Gasly has been left behind. Vettel came into the pits. George Russell's on the radio. Track is very green. I think it's going to rubber up a lot. I don't know what a track being green is. I haven't. Oh, okay. I think that's grass coming in. Yeah, I've never heard that terminology before, so I don't think it's. I don't know what that even means. Yes, Alonso passed Gasly. So Vettel came into the pits. I don't know what for. He fitted a new set of medium tires. But yes, that's still a big why. Lap 11 of 72. Yes. Why did Vettel pit? I have no clue. No clue. Perhaps we will get news on that matter. Alonso's getting close to Yuki Tsunoda, by the way. He's opened the gap to Gasly by two seconds now. Zhou has overtaken Gasly as well. Gasly's dropping down, and Alonso's like very close to overtaking Yuki Tsunoda this lap. Gasly got him back in front of Zhou Wanyu. Chidebren Dukuwu, thank you for your donation. I think I tried to read your name as good as I could. Sorry if I butchered that. Alonso chasing Tsunoda. Alonso chasing Tsunoda in the track is green basically means it has no grip. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I've never heard that terminology before. Oh, Magnussen tried to go for the overtake on Latifi and just went really, really, really wide. Around the inside came Latifi and overtook him again. Seems like this is a strategy race. Yeah, it's kind of hard to overtake around the circuit. It's kind of narrow. That's what we were wondering when the circuit was first proposed. It was going to be a narrow circuit, but I mean, I love to see racing here still. It's quickly become one of my favorites. Had one race and it wasn't even amazing. It was quite good, but I really like to see the cars going around the circuit here. DRS, some soft runners showing high degradation. Norris gets told, and that's Alonso around the inside of Yuki Tsunoda and is now in front of the AlphaTauri. Alonso up into 11th place. Gasly and Ricciardo both came in for a new set of mediums, so those are the high deg soft drivers that we were talking about just now. Yeah, Gasly had to come in. He was losing places left and right. Alonso seems to be just fine with those tires, seem to continue to overtake drivers. And Vettel just got past Daniel Ricciardo. How's the weather, bro? It's still cloudy. It's still cloudy, Chrono. Grade 1 means they can make a lot of money because it's popular with the Dutch. F1 only ever has the one priority. Oh yeah, F1 is because they only have one priority and that's making money above all else. But we already know that. That's nothing new. Go Tiffy P17, getting closer to the points. Yes. Magnussen ended up getting in front. Oh, Alonso's come in. Zhou also coming in. Let's see Alonso stop. Kind of a uncoordinated stop when it comes to the front and rear tires. Still a 3-second stop. Could have been worse. Is it going to be cloudy the whole race though? I think so. There's not a lot of chance. There's not chance of rain. The clouds seem to be very expansive towards the back. I don't have a weather radar here, but I think it will be cloudy through the whole race. Yes. Max is flying. The gap to Leclerc has widened to 2.5 seconds, and the gap to Sainz it's 6.5. So yes, Max is flying indeed. Still no fastest lap though. The fastest lap is now still belongs to Leclerc. Alonso with the hard tire. Alonso fitting the hard tire, the C1, the hardest tire available. That's an out there strategy. Yeah, I wonder why. And Latifi is up into P15, by the way. Mick Schumacher coming into the pits. Let's see, Schumacher stop, and Yuki Tsunoda also came in. Let's see, Yuki stop. That was a good stop for Yuki. A good stop. I would assume 2.6? 2.6 indeed. And Schumacher, Schumacher 10 seconds stop. Holy shit, that's a bad stop. Tsunoda came out just behind Fernando Alonso, 1.7 seconds. And Schumacher lost out a lot of places. It's behind Sebastian Vettel now. And behind Zhou Wanyu. He lost around the 5 to 6 places there, Mick Schumacher. So is Alonso trying to go to the end of the race with those tires? That's a bold strategy. Let's see, Carlos Sainz coming into the pits. Is that going to be an epic Ferrari strategy? Extremely slow stop. Oh, and that he just ran over the tire, the tire gun there. Yes, Le Epic Ferrari strategy. Okay, 15 laps, that's how long it took for a 13-second stop for Carlos Sainz. 13 seconds, they just didn't have the left rear tire, they just didn't have it. Yes, they just didn't have the left rear tire. Nice. Classic Ferrari. Classic Ferrari. New fastest first sector by George Russell as Kevin Magnussen drops down a lot. Is Magnussen okay? Has he come in? Okay, so Magnussen pitted. That's what happened there. Yeah, they were all with the mediums, and they were missing a tire. And Chico Perez ran over the tire gun. Nice, nice, nice. Classic Ferrari. Classic Ferrari. Hey, l'Italia. Yes, yes, yes. And they also left the gun out, so they might get a penalty for that. What up? Ah, classic Ferrari. So, fastest lap still for Charles Leclerc. Carlos Sainz is now just barely in front of Fernando Alonso. That's how many positions he lost. He's effective P10, I think. My god. Don't roll the R, you cringe bot. That's how I speak. It's my native tongue. The fuck are you talking about? There's a rolling R in my name. What do you want me to do, dude? Update on the Mercedes. The Mercedes, they are on P3 and P4. The gap to Leclerc and to Norris is still kind of same-ish. Verstappen team radio, tires are not bad. Hamilton doesn't have Sainz in front now, so if he has a bit of extra pace left, he can push with no worries whatsoever until the tires are kind of worn out and he has to come in. Medium tires are now on both, well, from the start of the race, on both of the Mercedes. The way you say Ferrari is so awesome. It's the way it's supposed to be said. Oh wow, a drag race between Mick Schumacher and Sebastian Vettel. Mick Schumacher barely won that one. Lance Stroll came into the pits, is coming out right now, right in front of Fernando Alonso with Valtteri Bottas pitting now, gonna come out behind Schumacher, perhaps? Okay, let's hope now Leclerc's gonna come in. Let's hope all the tires are now there. Pretty basic, I would say. Spare wheel gun left out by Ferrari. Should be a penalty. Yes, it should be a penalty. Wouldn't be surprised to see a fine for that. Let's see. That's a good stop. That's a good stop. No classic Ferrari. 2.5 second stop. Let's see where does he come out? And that's Lando Norris coming in as well. And let's see. Leclerc comes out P4. Comes out P4, crucially in front of Esteban Ocon. How many fans are at the Zandvoort circuit today? I think it's 315,000 people around there. Norris comes out P8. Oh, just barely behind Carlos Sainz. Just barely behind Carlos Sainz. Could have made that position there, but it was just sadly not enough. 305,000 fans. All right, almost. Yeah, I was between those two. Verstappen, box. Okay, so Verstappen's coming in. The Mercedes are staying out, so Hamilton's indeed gonna start leading the race after this now. Let's see. Medium tires going in. Could have been faster, but I think it was quite okay. 3.4 second stop, a bit of a slow-ish stop for Max Verstappen. He's got the gap though, he's got the gap. He comes out in P3, right behind both of the Mercedes. Fastest second sector by Charles Leclerc with the new medium tire, so he perhaps is going to set a new fastest lap of this race. Esteban Ocon's coming into the pits now. Let's see, Ocon, solid stop, I would say it's a 2.8. 3 seconds, okay, 3 seconds, exactly the same as his teammate. He fitted a new set of mediums, I would say, that was. Yes, a new set of mediums. Oh, a hard tire. So hard tires for, okay, hard tires for Alonso, Ocon, and Norris. Ocon comes out behind Alonso, so he lost out on track position there. Both of them have already stopped. Yeah, Alonso's flying with those. Oh fuck! Low battery warning here on my headphones. Well, that's still 20% left. Yes. Yes, don't worry, guys. I want to get my I want to get my pixel buds as early as possible. Oh, that tire gun got completely destroyed because of the run over by Checo Perez there. The tire gun of the Ferrari pit crew. Let's see, that's Sainz trying to overtake the Williams of Alex Albon. A Ferrari trying to overtake a Williams. What year is this? Is this 2005 already? 2000, sorry, not 2005, 2003. Okay, so around the inside, Carlos Sainz makes the move and is now in front as Albon does not manage to make it back, no. Zhou is under investigation for speeding in the pit lane. Five-second penalty for Zhou for speeding in the pit lane. Oh, so okay, Binotto staying, they made the call on the last corner. Yeah, but the question is, why were all the tires there except for one? Like, if everyone else could get the tires there, why couldn't the other guy? Has screwing up makes point chances. Yeah, kinda they are. Binotto admitting a team mistake? No. It was not a mistake. It was a Ferrari garnish to the race to make it more interesting, you know? Fastest lap by Max Verstappen, a 1:15.904. Verstappen's closing in on George Russell. 5 seconds is now the gap between those two. Russell and Hamilton, remember, they have not stopped yet. Yeah, Ferrari Entertainment, exactly. Ferrari Entertainment. Ferrari garnish. That's someone we need to start using more often. The Ferrari garnish to the race. Alonso and Ocon drama. No, I don't think so. Alonso's in front of Ocon right now. And I don't think they're really close to each other. Let me check the timing. No, they're not really close either. No, there's like a 4 second gap. Oh, 5 second gap. Yeah, there's not drama there. Pit lane incident involving Sainz and Perez noted. Please speak Italian accent more. It's literally a slightly more exaggerated version of my actual accent. Albon's in the pits now. Ferrari Entertainment, the fuckery worth to watch. That's plan F. So Albon coming in, let's see. A clean, very clean stop. I bet that's a 2.7. Yes, that's a 2.7 indeed. Albon coming out, right behind Schumacher. Is it going to be behind Bottas? No, just behind Schumacher. Oh, yeah, behind Bottas as well. Well, that's unfortunate for him, for Albon. Striking distance from Verstappen to George Russell in 4 laps as the gap keeps shrinking now to 3 seconds. Plan L, deploy Latifi in front of Mercedes. Is there already 50 laps remaining? Yes, 50 laps, well, 49 actually laps remaining. Well, lap 23 of 72. If you guys enjoyed the stream so far, make sure to drop a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to support us both financially, directly, the best way is to donate. If there's, of course, if you can, if you want to. I mean, it does help us out, but you don't have to, of course. But yeah, if you feel like if you want to, yeah, there's a donate button there, super chat, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Zandvoort is a very short circuit, yeah, very short, very narrow, and very twisty. One would say it's not great for Formula One, yet I personally enjoy racing here a lot. Cheese sandwich times a Skaraborgkraft? No, I don't want to get a cheese sandwich. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm good. If you want to get a cheese sandwich, go right ahead. I won't stop you. 2.6 seconds the gap between Verstappen and Russell. And I'm kind of cold once again. Hold on. Have you raced here before? No, but we all have seen the race yesterday. Last year, that's what I meant. Any collisions yet? Almost. We got a few collisions there between Hamilton and Carlos Sainz on corner 1 on lap 1. Fastest first sector for Charles Leclerc as Max Verstappen now holds the fastest lap of the race and is 2.3 seconds behind Russell. Mercedes actually doing good on the mediums. Yeah, lap 24. I think it's in the pit window now. It's average. How are you watching the race? I'm watching through F1 TV. Speak about food, I will simply be the tears. I will simply be in tears from hunger, says Fifth. Oh, sorry, dude. How much is F1 TV? It depends on the region, whether it's available or not. You have to check for F1 TV Pro, not F1 TV Access. I mean, to watch it on cable would be cheaper for me, but I don't have as much intel as I do here, so I'd rather pay a bit extra and have all the info for you guys. How many laps remaining? We're on lap 25 of 72. Max Verstappen, Team Radio. Start to eke up on Russell. Okay, so that's he's starting to get closer and closer to Russell. He's already been getting closer. I mean, eke up. I haven't heard that since like school. Leclerc. Okay, we believe Hamilton may try a one stop. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, let's see how Alonso, Ocon, and Norris do with the hard tire, because they're going to try extend as much as possible. Alonso's made up a few places, already up into effective P9 in front of Ocon. Stroll managing to hold on to P8 still. Why can't we see the cars? Can you not see the cars? Yes, you can. You can see the cars on the map. I'm looking at them right now. Cars too big and track too small. WTF racing. Gaps are good though. Gaps are good. Alonso's getting closer to Stroll, I think. But he's been at around 1.4 seconds for a long time now. I don't think he wants to get in front now. He's been holding back a little bit, I think, to save those tires. And Zhou is obscenely close to overtaking Gasly once again. Yuki is on P11, for whoever was wondering. Russell radio? So this is looking good. Because Hamilton's 3.7 seconds behind and Verstappen's 9/10 of a second. Hamilton's 3.2 seconds in front and Verstappen's 1 second behind. They're trying to win this race. Yes, they are trying to win this race. Yeah, they're trying to hold back Verstappen to keep the buffer to Hamilton in front. So when they do stop, there's not that much of a time loss and some better pace. But is that going to be enough? Because Verstappen is a really quick car and he's already in front of George Russell and is hopping to second place and trying to get closer and closer to Lewis Hamilton. Max Verstappen get the fastest lap of the race so far, a 1:15.725. Wait, so the Mercedes haven't pitted yet? No, they have not. But they're trying to go for the one stop, I think. Let's connect to the interval time. Let me check. I have the stream resolution at the lowest possible setting. How many times have they been in the pits? That's what's next. Oh, I'm like very low frame rate there. Okay, so that's Ricardo coming in. Ricardo coming in for from the mediums, I think, to the hards now. And I think that was the only stop he wanted to make this race. 2.4 second stop. That was a good stop. I think that's the fastest one we've seen so far. And Ricardo's coming out in front of King Go Tiffy. Still his P19. 2.4 seconds between Hamilton and Verstappen now. Bro, what's happening with Sainz? They screwed up his stop very bad, and now he doesn't have the pace to close down the gap. Leclerc perhaps does, but Sainz didn't from the get-go. He was like 4 seconds behind Leclerc before the stops. That Diffie should retire from F1. No, I think he should move roles. I think he should be the new Ferrari strategist. Let's see. Coming into the pits, Lewis Hamilton. Solid stop. I think that's a 2.4 as well. 2.6. That's really good. He puts the hearts and he's going to the end now. I think that's gonna work. I don't think Alonso and Ocon's strategy is gonna work as well. Yes, they're gonna try and go for the one stop. Russell's on the softs. They've done 30 laps on the softs. No, Russell's already stopped, hasn't he? I think Russell's already stopped. It's impossible that he hasn't stopped. I think Russell stopped already. Yeah, let me check the data channel. No. Russell hasn't stopped. He's done 30 laps on the soft tire. Holy shit. That's insane. And he's still going. Russell's still on the mediums. No, no, no. Russell's on the softs. Let me check on the onboard. That has to be wrong. Let me check the onboard. It's not possible to do 30 laps on the. Let's go on board with driver 63. Okay, we're now looking at his nose. Yeah, there's. Okay, so everyone's saying Russell is on mediums, but the graph says it's on soft. All the graphs say he's on softs. Okay, he's on mediums. Okay, he's on mediums. It's updated now. Let me check. Has the other graph updated? Okay, so the graph updated now. Yeah, it wasn't softs. Okay, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense now. That was, I mean, the other one was just, let's face it, it was impossible. Yeah. It was on the graph messed up. Okay, so Russell's coming in now, 31 lap old mediums, getting switched for brand spanking new C1 hard tires. Did Russell pit? Russell's coming in as we speak. Let's see. Clean stop, 2.7, I would say. 2.8, good. Fastest second sector by Lewis Hamilton. Guys, Hamilton may be able to win this, I think. And come on, he has to get in front. Russell has to get in front of the Williams. Yes, he does. That's Tiffy, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so he was gonna get blue flagged either way, so. But yeah. He came out in front. Still, Russell. P5. Ryan, what the fuck are you saying? He has no chance. Hamilton's going for the one stop and Verstappen's going for the two stop. He does have a chance. Will Max go too hard? I would say the would make sense for him to go again on the mediums. Doesn't make much sense for him to go to the hards. Because he's already stopped once. Russell radio. We're going to the end. Lewis is 7 seconds ahead. What happened to Sainz? Ferrari happened to Sainz. That's what happened to Sainz. It would make sense for Max to go again with mediums. Yeah, it would. Why are Ricardo and Latifi missing on the map? Because they already got lapped. That's why. Sainz got Ferrari, says Asian Apex. Yes, Sainz got Ferrari indeed. Pierre Gasly is Pedro Gaseoso. For those of you who don't know the meme, don't worry. Pierre Gasly's coming in for a stop there. I think that's his second stop of the race already. That is second stop of the race already. Yeah, that is. Fastest second sector for George Russell. Yeah, that's already the second stop for Gasly, going on to a lot of degradation for him. Going on to the hards and going to the end of the race, apparently. Checo Perez is... Oh, it's going to be within striking distance of Hamilton in 2 laps. Checo hasn't stopped yet. No, he has stopped. Yeah, he has stopped. Everyone stopped this already. Latifi's consistently last in every race. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Sainz got Ferrari this weekend instead of Leclerc. Yeah, he did. That's the Alfa Romeo overtaking the Haas of Mick Schumacher. Bottas is now on P13. Total time loss in the pit lane, I don't know, but I would say around 23 seconds. Schumacher came in. Ooh, very slow stop for Schumacher. Very slow stop. I would say that's a 4.9 second stop. Lewis purple. Yeah, fastest lap of the race to Lewis Hamilton. We don't believe we can manage to do plan C, Leclerc gets told. So it's to plan D for Ferrari now. Fifth says Latifi would be P1 if it were reverse grid. He's consistent. Yeah, he is. He is. Ferrari needs a longer alphabet. Yeah, they're gonna start using Greek letters after this. Bottas coming into the pits. I believe this is his second and last stop of the race. Magnussen as well. 3.5 second stop for Bottas. That's not ideal. Let's see about Magnussen. Oh, that's Lewis Hamilton right on Perez's tail. Let's see, tries to go around the inside. Oh, lock up from Checo Perez. Around the outside, Lewis Hamilton does not manage to make the overtake. Checo manages to push him out. A big lockup that was almost position lost for the Red Bull, but he manages to stay in front, and Lewis Hamilton has to go again for the overtake. 0.5 of a second behind that, behind the Red Bull now. Hamilton has a lot of grip. Yeah, he does. Plan C, crash Carlos. Says Brainwasher. Nice, nice. George Russell with the new fastest lap of the race. Let's see, DRS open for Hamilton again. Trying to go around the inside. Is Checo going to leave him room? He's not. He closes the door there into turn 12. Mexico. Oh, the Minister of Defense. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Remember the memes. Remember the memes. Vettel's coming in again. Back at the main straight, and I don't think there's any way Checo can hold Hamilton back now. Side by side they go, and that is Lewis Hamilton up into the podium. Oh, that's Vettel coming out of the pits. Vettel coming out of the pits and blocking Hamilton. Oh, Checo has a chance, goes around the inside, and it's not enough, but he got a peek. He got a peek, and he's now really close. Sebastian Vettel not letting him through. Sebastian Vettel's not letting them through. He lets them through finally, but that lost him some crucial time, and now perhaps, no, I don't think Checo's got the pace to overtake Hamilton, but that was really close. That was really close. That's for 2017. Plan L, lose the opportunity of a Constructors' Championship. Yes, that's exactly it. 18 seconds in average lost on the pit stop. Okay, so it was 5 seconds of what I said. That's pretty big margin. Yeah. So Hamilton's already 2.5 seconds in front of Checo. It's a lot of speed. It's a lot of speed. When will Max make his second stop? Let me check. Onto the data channel. Verstappen's done, I would say, in around 10 laps? Perhaps in 5 to 10 laps he may come in again. George Russell now trying to overtake Checo Perez around the inside. Pretty much the same move as Lewis Hamilton, but with less drama. George Russell now up into 4th place. The strategy race has been won by Ferrari. No, by Mercedes this race, definitely. It's just a brilliant strategy. Lap 45 would be the ideal window for mediums to the end. And that is in how many laps? Let me check. Okay, so in 6 laps, yes. Checo's struggling a lot lately. Yeah, he has. Verstappen radio? What are your thoughts on tire compounds? And Verstappen says it doesn't really feel spectacular. And Horner says, well, whoever that was says noted. So he may come in now for a set of mediums, or he may come in for a set of hards. I don't think he's going to be able to hold on to later and then fit another set of soft. Remember when he had the ultra soft, the hyper soft, super soft, the super hard that we never used? Greetings from Poland. Greetings, Madalena. Half the field is a lap down. Yes, half the field is a lap down. Verstappen has Albon in front of him. P12. Remember the ultra hard concrete tires? Ultra hard. Imagine if we ever got a hyper hard. It's literally like a stone. Perez is coming in. Perez is coming in. Is he gonna fit in instead of mediums? Oh, hards for Perez. Hards for Perez. So the hards and pushing to the end. That I think is the plan. Hyper hard would be something. What about the winter spikes tires? Ah, yes, that's for the German Grand Prix. Oh, for the Turkish Grand Prix. Perez is just in front of Alonso, but will he be there for long? No, Alonso's trying to save those tires to the end of the race. He's not gonna try overtake anyone pretty much. He's just trying to finish. Vettel is under investigation for ignoring blue flags. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, Verstappen's gained time. That's true. If he pits now, I mean, if he can continue gaining time, he can push for an extra 2 laps, make up a second. Well, sorry, let me just rephrase it. He can push for an extra few laps, make up 2 seconds if he can, and then come out in between Russell and Hamilton. Lap 42 out of 72. 30 laps remaining. Let's see. What happened to Ricardo? He just doesn't have a pace whatsoever. Just drop that. Leclerc radio. And Harde is faster than expected in the Mercedes. Okay. So he's gonna stay Mayf with the hearts. But Hamilton is catching up to Leclerc, perhaps. Yeah, 5.6 seconds and shrinking. That's Checo with Norris in front. Probably gonna pit for a wet soon. Nice one, nice one. Checo new fastest lap of the race, while stuck behind Norris. Yuki's coming in again. I feel like the Alphas have come in like 1,000 times already. Oh god, I almost... If Plan C works, we'll get overtaken and we'll finish P4. They're targeting P4. Started P2, targeting P4. That's the Ferrari way. I almost threw up there. I don't know if you heard it. Box. Hamilton. Sainz is coming in. Let's see. Are they going to ruin this stop as well? He's 20 seconds behind Russell Sainz. And that is Checo Perez getting in front of Lando Norris and up into P5, sorry. And that's Alonso overtaking Sainz during the stop. Ocon also overtaking Sainz. And that is, an AlphaTauri. An AlphaTauri has stopped. That's Yuki Tsunoda. Tires not fitted. Oh, so it's a pit stop issue, and that is Yuki Tsunoda out of this race. That's gonna be a safety car. Oh, that's interesting. Like the meme. The race is spicing up now. No safety car yet. And that is Yuki continuing on. Tires are okay. Start again. So the tires were fine on Yuki. He lost 2 laps, but the tires were okay. He was P11. P11, and he's now 20th. Tsunoda's going like really slow. I don't know what's going on there. That's dangerously slow. The front left, I was just looking at the front left, it looks fine. What's going on with Yuki? Okay, so Ferrari's preparing for a driver to come in either way. That's Leclerc coming in from the mediums. Is he going to see fit a new set of mediums or hards? Hards for Leclerc. So hards were the way to go. Hards were the way to go. We were all laughing at Alonso when he put on the hards, but well, yeah, they worked out. I think he still put them in too early. The first 3 cars, Norris to Ocon, who are now P6 to P8, came in too early with the hards. But I mean, the strategy is the one shown to us by Mercedes. That's the one. Guys, you're gonna have to excuse me for a moment. I really gotta pee. Like, I've been needing to pee for a while now. I've been holding off. I just almost went, but then we had the almost safety car. So that's Yuki coming in again. Um, they're checking something on the inside of the cockpit there. As soon as they're done with Yuki, I'm gonna go, but I can't hold it anymore. Sorry. They're trying to change something there. Okay, I don't know what happened. There's a 35-second stop, but yeah, I'll be right back, guys. I heard everything, guys, okay? I heard everything. Hold on. Yes, Yuki has stopped. I know he has a steering issue. He stopped once again. He came in a 35-second stop and stepped once again. Virtual safety car has been deployed, and I'm expecting pretty much everyone to come in except for Hamilton and Russell. Samir, what are you doing? BSC because of Yuki Tsunoda. Yes, lap 48 of 72. Let's see, that's McLaren coming in. Norris is coming in. Alonso, I think, is coming in as well. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Ocon coming in as well. No, Ocon's not coming in. Okay, so softs for for Alonso. Oh, that's a very slow stop. 4.8 second stop. He lost, I would say, position to Ocon if Ocon were to come now. And that is soft tires for Alonso. Weird. With um Red Bull coming in now. Verstappen's coming in. Hard tires for Verstappen. So the strategies are all over the place. In the same lap, we could see softs and hards being fitted. 2.8 second stop for Verstappen as Hamilton comes in again from the hards to a new set of mediums. Strategies all over the place, guys. All over the place. A new set of mediums as well for Russell. A bit of a slower stop, but still quite good. I don't know why Alonso fit this. I mean, there's people fitting the softs, the mediums, and the hards at the same time, with no more stops expected. I don't know what's going on. What the fuck is going on, says Jose Martinez. I don't know, dude. I don't know. LOL, go pee. I already went pee. It felt great. I'm much better now. Mediums be hards. Who wins? I would say mediums. I mean, I would say the medium tire was the one to fit. The hard's like way too much for 20 laps of racing, and the soft, I would say, is a bit too little for 20 laps of racing. I don't know why they fit those tires. No idea. Yuki, this is Marco. Execute plan B1. Can't you show the race? No, I can't. Definitely can't. Hearts are performing the best. Yes, but it's a bit too much. And that is Alonso and Stroll battling in track for position during the BSC. Okay, green flag now. And Alonso's starting to push. With a new soft tire, I mean, he should be much faster than Stroll there. I don't know what's holding him back. I don't know what's going on. DRS has been enabled, by the way. Lando is also fit the softs. Yeah, people are questioning the stop, the Alonso stop, but I think it was I think it was a good move. Because I don't think Ocon's gonna be able to hold until the end of the race with those hard tires. They came in way too early. And Alonso was even earlier. Hamilton said they stuffed us hard with that BSC. Yes, dude, they stuffed you real fucking hard. What do you watch the race on? F1 TV. What happened to the chat? I don't know, dudes. Commentator must be. I've already peed. New fastest lap of the race by Fernando Alonso. Okay. He's already opened up the gap to Stroll by 2 seconds in the last lap. Vettel, new fastest first sector. New fastest lap of the race by Max Verstappen. New fastest lap of the race by George Russell. Correction, pit lane incident involving Tsunoda will be investigated after the race. Okay. So we don't know yet what happened there with Yuki. George Russell, new fastest lap of the race. We don't know what's going on. There's 1,000 strategies playing off at once. There's 1,000 incidents playing off at once. We have no idea what's going on. And Alonso's going to go for the overtake on Lando Norris, apparently. Alonso, new fastest lap of the race. A 1:14.1. AlphaTauri definitely ruined an exciting finish to the race. No, I think they made a new exciting finish. It's this. This is not the Mercedes. This is not the Mercedes ending. This is the strategy ending. They just picked a different ending. But yeah, Hamilton, I don't think is shrinking the gap to Verstappen. How many seconds is Max ahead? I think it's 13 seconds ahead. Let's see. Alonso tries to go around the outside on Lando Norris, holds the line, and much like Perez and Hamilton, he's not let through. Alonso trying to pass Norris. Yes, Alonso's trying to pass Norris. Yeah, a bit of a gravel trap incident there for Alonso. Hamilton catching Verstappen? Really? Let's see the timings. Oh yeah, he is. Hamilton is catching Verstappen. New fastest lap by Russell, and Hamilton is 1.5 seconds faster than Verstappen every, say, 2 laps. It's like 7 to 8 tenths faster per lap. Ocon's about to be threatened by Sainz. Sainz, remember, pitted for a new set of hearts. And Ocon still hasn't pitted since lap, what was it, 12? Alonso's getting really close to Norris, and Norris is getting really close to Sainz, and Sainz is getting really close to Ocon. Might be Ocon's race to lose this one. He can hold on, I think, to the end of this race on that position if he starts defending. Well, perhaps not from Sainz, but from Norris, yeah. Hamilton, new fastest lap of the race. 11.2 seconds is now the gap between those two. I think this might be close to the end. Leclerc, I am stupid. Ferrari, we are checking. Slow button on. Oh, another car stopped. That's Bottas on the pit lane. That's a safety car. That's a definite safety car. Sainz made the move just barely. I think he just managed to make it. But should he have backed off? I don't know if the yellow flags were showing yet. But that's going to be a safety car, like full-on safety car, I think. Sainz radio? Check if I should let him by, but I don't know. Yeah. So the team are going to check if he has to let Ocon by or not. The fuck is race control doing? Yeah, like Bottas is still there in the middle of the track. What? We need to let him by. Okay, Sainz needs to let Ocon by. Yellow flag still. No call for safety car. Drivers are going almost full speed. Safety car. There we go. My God. Safety car. Oh, big lock up there by Alonso, who was almost about to overtake Norris. Safety car. So that's bad for Ocon. Really bad for Ocon. Unless he comes in now. Max Verstappen spitting for soft tires. Are they going to pit? I don't think they're going to pit. Lewis Hamilton wouldn't make much sense. Used softs for Verstappen. Hamilton staying out, and Hamilton is now effectively in front. Is Russell going to be in front as well? Oh, Russell is not in front, but yeah, Hamilton is taking the lead of the race. Is Russell going to be in front? Russell's barely in front. Yes, Russell's in front as well. Verstappen's going to have to make up 2 places in whatever's left of the race. Let's see. Albon and Leclerc both coming in as well. And Checo also coming in. New set of mediums for Checo. So the only driver that's actually going to try and make it through with the one stop is Ocon. Everyone stopped twice or even thrice. Safety car. The new safety car looks so fucking good, dude. I should have went P now, but I don't think I could have held it. Let's see. New safety car F1. Yeah, March 8th, 2022. Has the safety car been here through? This new safety car looks insane. Yeah, it looks insane. Alright. Continue looking at them. I don't think Sainz has given the position back. Yeah, safety car's going through the pit lane, of course. Okay, so so Russell's fitting on new tires. That's a slow stop for Russell. That's a slow stop. And now Verstappen's been let through. That wasn't very good. That's Carlos Sainz coming in again. Softs for Sainz. Oh, they almost collided there. Carlos Sainz, I think that's going to be an unsafe release. Almost crashed into Alonso. Alonso making up a position is in front of Norris now. Ocon stopped. Ocon stopped then. I think that's going to be an unsafe release and a penalty, a 5-second, like it's in every case for Ferrari. Okay, so Russell was demanding to be put on the softs. Damn, that was almost a crash, dude. That's definitely an unsafe release. He's saying he was in front of the Renault, but it's not even a Renault, but we get the idea. Yeah, he's playing the McLarens because he couldn't turn, but still, dude, that was a very unsafe release, and you almost crashed into Alonso. I mean, it's not much of a question there. I think this is going to be safety car in this lap. Sainz saying it's not unsafe. Every time I see the replay of the unsafe release by Carlos Sainz, I just, Lapped cars may now overtake that 6, 23, 47, 5, 20, 24, and 3. So that is Latifi, Albon, Schumacher, Vettel, Magnussen, Zhou, and Ricardo, I think. I think I got them all right. Lap 59 and 72. Yeah, you did, Ryan. Thank you, Jose. And who's gonna win this race? Okay, let's see. I think safety car should be in this lap then. It's gonna be hard to keep that car behind me now, guys. Yeah, we know. Safety car coming in this lap, good. Safety car coming in this lap. Let's see. Oh, there's no DRS for the first 2 laps, yeah. And then it's going to be DRS on lap 3 once again. And that's going to leave us 10 laps of racing with DRS. There's going to be 12 laps overall of racing. Safety car ending. This is going to be an exciting finish to this exciting race. Latifi the GOAT. Yeah, imagine if Latifi just smashes into the 2 leaders and Russell wins. Come on. Come on! Hamilton leading from Verstappen, Russell, Leclerc, Perez, Sainz, Alonso, Norris, Ocon, and Stroll, by the way. I feel it here in the top of my stomach. Hamilton slowing down already with like a straight and 1 corner to go. Remember, no overtakes can happen until the checkered flag, until they go through the start-finish line. And Hamilton's pushing again. And that's it, I think. Max Verstappen goes around the inside and just makes the move. Goes around the outside, and I think he's now in front. Yes, he is. That's it. That's the race done. Verstappen's now in front of Lewis Hamilton. He managed to get the restart smack on. There was a bit of a battle there around the back, also between the Ferraris and Checo Perez. Checo was trying to go around the inside of Carlos Sainz into turn 1. He just didn't manage to do so. Alonso still holding on to 7th. Norris is now with fresher tires behind. So is Ocon. Stroll is still in the points, and Gasly is threatening to get close to them. Everyone is on the softs apart from Hamilton and Perez now. No chance. Yeah, no chance whatsoever. Oh wow, it's already 2 seconds the gap. Damn. The gap's already 2 seconds. Alonso's now leading the midfield, but Perez, is getting away. So we might see a train start to form, even though Ocon is falling back as well. Ocon's not on the pace, perhaps as much as Norris or Stroll. We have Alonso, Norris, Ocon, Stroll, Gasly, Albon, Schumacher, and I think even Vettel very, very, very close there. Yeah, okay, so Sainz got the position there from Perez into turn 1 as well. Sainz went around the outside, pretty much a similar move to what happened there with Verstappen earlier on, with Perez and Hamilton earlier on. New fastest lap of the race by Max Verstappen. A 1:13.6. It's a bit of a walk in the park for Verstappen, this one. That was the biggest fuck up, says Hamilton. "63 out of 72 laps. Most of the people have done a 4-stop strategy. The rest of them have done a 3-stop, with Ricardo doing a 5-stop. Well, Ricardo's on P17, so it didn't play out that well, didn't it? Hamilton's complaining about the tires now. Russell may even overtake Hamilton. DRS is open, around the inside, and that's Russell taking that second place away from Lewis Hamilton. Around the inside he goes. Hamilton tries to take him back, but he's just not got enough grip there with the medium tires. And that's Russell up into second place. And now Leclerc. Leclerc is getting closer to Hamilton. I can't believe this, you guys. I can't believe you guys fucking tell me you. Okay, yeah, a lot of profanity, but I don't know. Fill the blinds. Yeah, he had a great chance to win this race up until the whole safety car. I mean, he even had a chance to win this race even after Yuki's safety car. But no, Bottas's one was the nail in the coffin. Definitely. That's it. And Leclerc is now 7/10 of a second, 6/10 of a second behind Hamilton. Norris is now 4/10 of a second behind Alonso. Is he gonna go for the overtake on the Alpine? Hamilton is getting attacked around the outside, around the inside, around everywhere by Charles Leclerc. He was on the outside line into turn 1. Let's see, Leclerc is now threatening to steal that last podium place away from Hamilton with just 7 laps to go. Go TVP18 looking hungry for that win. Nice. What a disaster for Lewis Hamilton this race. Yeah, I don't think he can hold on to the podium. Could Russell do it? No, Russell's 3 seconds behind Verstappen. I mean, if it was Russell on the restart, perhaps, but I don't think he can get close enough and overtake with the amount of laps we got left. Let's see. It's now Charles Leclerc going around the outside and into turn 1. He already has that position. 4th place now for Lewis Hamilton. Checo Perez now trying and getting really close to Carlos Sainz, trying to get the overtake, 7/10 of a second. Remember, Perez pitted for mediums, but they were brand new mediums, apart from, Hamilton's I don't think were brand new. So he was the only one that pitted for brand new tires here on the safety car. Norris cannot get past Alonso there. 7/10, 5/10 of a second now between those two. Norris is half a second to Alonso, and Perez is 6.7 seconds to Sainz. 0.67 seconds. 6.7 tenths of a second. Let's see, around the inside, Alonso defends beautifully as well. So does Carlos Sainz, both of them keeping their chasers at bay. Let's see, but for how long can Alonso hold off that McLaren with the 10-lap fresher tires? Yeah, the gap is getting bigger between Verstappen and Russell now. It's 3.2 seconds, so Russell's not closing in anytime soon. Imagine Ferrari boxes Charles to try and go for the fastest lap like last time. Yeah, we can make it through. We can make it. Come in, come in. We have a brand new set of hard tires for you. Question. Let's see, 7/10 of a second. Once again, going through that start-finish straight. Is Checo gonna make it through? Don't think he's got the space there. And is Alonso gonna have to defend once again? Is Norris gonna make it through? No, I don't think Norris can. I don't think Norris can make it through again. No. Yeah, Hamilton's not happy. 1.4 seconds behind Leclerc now. Sainz under investigation for the unsafe release. At this point in the race, if it's a 5-second penalty, he can be even dropped out of the points. Yeah, he can be dropped down to 10th place with a 5-second penalty now. Oh, 5-second penalty! Yeah, that came in. So much degradation and overheating on the tires for Carlos Sainz. He might even drop out of the points if he gets overtaken by Perez, by Alonso. DRS train behind Sainz now. DRS train behind Sainz. Perez, Alonso, Norris, and Ocon joining the pack. Sainz might be out of the points, guys. Sainz might be out of the points. Yeah, George was smart to pick the softs. Yes, indeed. He demanded the softs. It was a good call. A good call. On radio. Sainz has a 5-second penalty, 5 laps to go, 3 laps to go, push like hell. Let's see, Perez, can he make it through? No, Perez is still struggling, dude. Tries to go around the outside, Perez. Oh, side by side, he goes out onto the gravel, goes very wide. Is it going to benefit Alonso? Oh, yes, it is. Alonso with very, very close slipstream there. Is Perez going to lose the position? Battle for 5th place. Sainz, Perez, Alonso, and Norris. Yeah, Perez is now out of the DRS from Sainz, but Alonso is within the DRS of Perez. Yeah, it was. I mean, I was waiting for him to back off, but it didn't. I mean, we've seen this move time and time again, and it never works out. And he was extreme this one. DRS open for Alonso, DRS open for Lando Norris. Two laps to go. 2 laps to go. Or 1.5 actually. Yeah, I think Sainz is clear with that one. That big mistake from Perez. Driver of the day, Hamilton for me, to be honest. Yes, Hamilton's the driver of the day for me too. An amazing drive. What could have been. I mean, it was not his fault, but one could also say Russell. Russell was almost like Hamilton, but he made the right call there in the end where it mattered. And I would also say Russell could be a big contender for driver of the day today. Alonso, driver of the day. Yeah, he started 13th and is now battling for 6th place. So that could also be one. Final lap of the race is starting now. Come on. Ugh! Alonso, final lap. I don't think he can make it through, guys. I don't think he can make it through. Driver of the day. Okay, vote in the chat for driver of the day. I'm gonna say Russell, personally. Let's see. Hamilton's gonna come across Hamilton. Verstappen's gonna come across the line to win the Dutch Grand Prix for the 2nd time in a row. And across the line, Max Verstappen is the Dutch Grand Prix winner by over 4 seconds from not Hamilton, but Russell on that 2nd Mercedes. Then is Leclerc to top of the podium. Lewis Hamilton extremely angry with P4. Then it's going to be really close, but Checo just manages to get it in front. P6, P7 for Alonso, P8 for Norris, P9 for Ocon, P10 for Stroll. Oh, no, Sainz's penalty drops him down. Alonso gets promoted to Perez gets promoted to P5, Alonso to P6, Norris to P7, and Ocon misses out on that. Ocon misses out on the penalty. Then it's Stroll P10, a point for Stroll. Then it's Gasly, Albon, Schumacher, Vettel, Magnussen, Zhou, and Ricciardo with Latifi in P18 and last place. What a race, huh? What a fucking race. Insane. Wow. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for sticking around. What a roller coaster this has been. Amazing kinds of different diverse strategies. I absolutely love this one. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on the stream. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to check out my channel if you want to hear what I have to say about Formula 1 outside from just live broadcasts. Link is in the description. Ryan F1. Come hang out with us on Twitter at Racing Statistics and at F1 Ryan on Twitter as well. We also have a lot to say on apart from videos on the off weeks on every race weekend as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. thank you so much for sticking around. What a race it has been. I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved the whole thing. I hope you get it. I hope you did as well. And we will see you all next time in Monza. Yes. Thank you all so much. And I will see you next time.